Tuesday. Let's find out what our date is for today. All right, so yesterday was November the 16th. And when I count, I say 16, 17. 17 is the next number, okay? And when I say a date, I don't say it's November 17. I say it's November the 17th, okay? And that just sounds a little bit better. All right, so today is Tuesday, November the 17th. Now let's figure out how many days we've been in school. Yesterday we added another straw and we made tens. So we had to move them on over to the tens column. Today I'm going to add this straw to our ones column. And I can tell just by estimating and looking at it that I'm not close to 10, so I don't have to worry about grouping them. So let's just count how many days we've been in school by counting our straws. Now, do I have to count every single one of these straws? No, because I've already done that. And I grouped them together, and I know that every one of these little bundles with the rubber bands is 10. So I can count these by tens to save a little bit of time, and then I'll just keep counting by ones, and I'll count these, okay? So let's figure out how many days we've been in school. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now I'm keep counting by ones. 51. You've been in school for 51 days. Great job, guys. All right, now I want to build the number 51. And to do that, I need to know how many groups of 10 I have and how many groups of, or how many ones I have left over, okay? So I'm gonna pull out everything in my tens column, like this. And now I just wanna count how many groups of 10 I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 groups or 5 sets of 10 and 50. So I need to put a 5 in my tens column, and I've already got that, right? Okay. And now how many ones are in 51? How many ones are in 51? Just one, right? That's an easy one to estimate or make a good guess about. And so I'm going to change this from a 0 to a 1. And now I've made the number 51. Read that number with me. 51. Again, 51. One more time. 51. Good job. Do you guys, actually, before we do that, let's flip over our number. I almost forgot to do our number on our Hunger chart. So yesterday we have been in school for 50 days. And when I'm counting, I say 50. What comes next? 51. Okay, so when I hear the number 51, I know that my 50 numbers start with a 5. So I'm going to bet that this one starts with a 5. And then I hear the number 1. 51. 51. Okay, so I bet that it's a 5 and a 1. Do you think it's going to be black like these numbers, or do you think it's going to be blue like these numbers? Because it goes right there. Let's find out. There it is. It's black, and let's read it. 51. All 50 numbers start with a 5, and then you just read the next number. If it's a 0, it's just 50, right? Let's read it again. 51. Again. 51. One more time. 51. All right, let's stick it back in our 100 chart. All right, now do you remember about our penny? Do you remember that fun little song we have? Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. It's worth 1 penny, 1 cent. All right. Now, I'm going to pull out a shape, and I'm going to describe it to you, and you've got to try to guess what shape I'm holding. All right, we know some 3D and some 2D are flat shapes. All right, now this shape is flat. Definitely flat, because when I put it in between my hands, there's no space. This shape has 6 sides. Wow. And 6 vertices, or 6 corners. Huh, what shape do you think I could be holding? It's a hexagon. Can you say that? Hexagon. A hexagon has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it has 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides and 6 corners. All right, and it is a flat shape because when I hold it in between my hands, there's no space, right? Let's look at all of our shapes. The cards are kind of in a mess down here, guys. All right, I'm gonna mix them all together. This time, maybe. Actually, no. Let's just do our 3D shapes first, and then we'll do our 2D shapes. Okay? 3D or solid shapes. What's this? Say it out loud. Cone, cube, cylinder, sphere. Right? And you can tell that it's 3D because it's got those little dotted lines, right? All right, now let's look at our 2D or our flat shapes. Are you ready? Hexagon. Hey, that's what we had today. Hexagon. Square. Rectangle. Circle. Triangle. All right. Now let's look at our dot cards. And remember that today we're not going to stop on a dot card for our number of the day. We're going to do a team number for our number of the day. But I do want you to still tell me how many you see. All right, how many? 5, 0, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1, 6, 10, 7, 9. All right, great job. Now I'm going to show you a new number today. You know what number this is? 13. This is the number 13. Now tricky teen numbers always start with a 1. So if I hear teen at the end, I know that the first number in that number is going to be the number 1. And then when I say 13, I kind of hear 3 in there. Do you hear that? 13 kind of sounds like a 3. Okay, so I know it's a 1 and a 3. Now I'm looking at this picture. Do you remember we talked about these some yesterday? Okay, these are called 10 rods or base 10 rods. Some people call them that because sometimes they have 10, right? All linked together, show 10, and then you might have some single ones, kind of like when we do our straws. All right, now I want to build 13. Okay, so to build 13, I know that I need 10, one set of 10, and then I'm just going to keep counting. 10, 11, 12, 13. So I know that 13 is 1 10 and 3 ones. Okay, I know that this is always 10, right? And then these are 1. So I just keep counting my ones. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, and 13 is our number of the day. So let's go do that.